Well, we back. We got a case update for these pastors out in this mega church, I guess down in Houston, Texas. Well, I guess on the update, they said the pastor was indicted, and I think the lady, Michelle Brannon, I don't think she played anything, but I think the other dude, he played guilty or no, he tried to bond. They won't let him out on bond, so he's stuck in jail because he's a risk to the community. And this is what he said when he found out he was getting stuck in jail. Like I said, this the only thing he could say when he got caught by the feds. This is the only thing he could say. There's nothing else more, but this is it.
Damn.
that's, that's what old boy said when those charges was on him. Like I said, he ain't gonna be eating no more crab legs, no shrimp, no Dunkin' Donuts, none of that good stuff. Old boy just stuck on. Like I said, old boy ain't gonna be able to get no more hair grease. See how it's sticking up already. The old girl look like she look like she's a stud. Old boy, I bet he's in them jails. How did I get into this? Now I'm gonna play a little bit of this video. I'm gonna let y'all hear some of it. I said this is a follow up, the update on the case, but I play some of it so y'all can hear.
Abigail, thank you. And tonight, a follow-up to a disturbing case that went viral in Houston and all across the country, for that matter, yesterday. We're talking about David E. Taylor. He was arrested and accused of using a church as a cover-up for human trafficking and money laundering. Fox 26's Sherman DeSalle broke the story and has been gathering more information.
Michelle Brannon, listed as the executive director of David E. Taylor's Kingdom of God Global Church, appeared in federal court Thursday. Several locations affiliated with the organization, including the JMMI building in North Houston, were raided.
Well, damn, these people are living a highlight. They flying first class. They so fancy, you already know. This is a shame. You scammed the church out of $50 million. How can I get that money? That's what I'm talking about. Put me on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure that out. Now, like I said, these people are so foul and wicked. They wasn't feeding people in the church and having them working long hours and had different call centers. Evidently, David Taylor was arrested in North Carolina, but they had churches in Tampa, Houston, and allegedly Michigan. Boy, they got all this money, and she could at least put some makeup on, and he got that hair like he stuck his finger into an electrical outlet. Now let's play some more.
Simultaneously by the FBI Wednesday. Sources tell Fox 26 people found in some of these locations were in need of medical care and refused it. Gospel artist Vicky Yohe posted a video online shortly after the arrest. In her book, she says she dated Taylor for some time.
That's the problem right there. She's a little bit bitter that she wasn't able to stay on the roster. But not like she was the best looking woman. Come on now, if you go be a player from the Himalayas, at least get you a decent look on. She below average. Now let's play some more.
And tried to expose his crimes in the past.
Today was a victory for those who had no voice or who were afraid to expose the truth. They get to wake up from their nightmare like I did several years ago.
The new court documents reveal potential fraud and major labor abuse. Alleged text messages to victims in the case reveal Taylor and Brannon demanded them to apply for government-funded EBT cards. They would then use those funds to purchase food for the staff.
Well, I guess old David Taylor, he likes to play with the snow bunnies, but like I said, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what you like, and stick with what you like. Now, evidently, he was getting EBT cards, and they were eating steak, lobster, shrimp, I guess jumbo shrimp. They eating gumbo, beignets, and Krispy Kreme donuts, and Colonel's fried chicken. No, they was getting the rotisserie chicken at Walmart. That nice warm chicken, all the juice flying off of it. Well, at least if you could at least take the people's food stamps, at least give them some bologna, corn.
September 2021 text reads, make sure no one eats until these numbers change. If they don't, you'll work until 4 a.m. Tell everyone they are not eating. In that same month, Purchases were made for lavish items and expensive food, $10,000 worth of king crab legs.
And that's the type.
Wow. He didn't get the regular crab legs. He got the king crab legs. Evidently, I guess they was getting a fancy cars, a Bentley. Well, I think one was a Bentley Continental, and it was a Crown Line boat, a Mercedes. They got three Mercedes Benz and 5 ATVs, 2 jet skis, 1 jet ski trailer, and St. Louis Power Sports. They got 2 jet skis and 1 jet ski trailer. Well, I already said it. And they got 125 pounds of super colossal red king crab legs, 6 seafood shears, and 30 crab cutters. Boy, they were eating good. And they got a Rolls Royce. They leased a Rolls Royce. See, the payment was $123,000. Wow. Yeah. Oh man, this was bulletproof. Boy, they were doing some big crimes, boy. Big pimping, spinning the cheese. Check it out now. Big pimping on BUMB. Now let's play some more.
King crab legs.
And that's the type of evidence, if the government has that evidence and has some of the people who are going to testify, that's the type of evidence you just don't you don't run away from.
Isn't this the same guy who was facing some issues over his finances just 10 years ago? He was deposed. It went viral. Everybody was wondering then. So a lot of people are wondering what would make it different now with him trying to fight this in court.
Money.
I forgot to mention we got this from Fox Local News. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe on my page and their page too. Let us know what you think of this big pimp. Let's check it out now.
Allegations when you're is a little bit different than when you've got people coming in and saying, I couldn't leave and I was forced to take plan B. And this is the type of stuff that you can't wash that off.
So Trinico goes on to say that
now, if they was forced to take plan B, that means he was sticking that pipe to them. So they couldn't get pregnant. Not only was he stealing their food stamps, locking them up, not giving them water, the old boy's up there drinking all the Kool-Aid, eating all the fried chicken. He had the Kool-Aid jug that came with, you can put like 10 pounds of sugar in it. And the hair grease, I guess he had Stay So Soft hair grease. That's gone. He ain't gonna be able to put his do-rag back on again. Old boy was doing it big. I play some more.
that they're accused of collecting over $50 million won't be taken lightly in court either.
All right, so Sherman's here at the desk with me now. You spoke to someone because this raid didn't happen just here in Houston,
Nope.
multiple different states, including Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
So now you had a chance to speak to someone in Detroit who was actually worried that their former spouse was in the church here in Houston.
That's right. They have family not too far away from Detroit. So they chose not to speak on camera, but their story is similar to a lot of people in this case. People would leave their spouses to work for the church. They wouldn't have much contact with them. They would beg them to leave or to seek help. And we're looking at some serious claims of abuse and manipulation here.
Very in-depth story. Sherman, thank you so much, man. He's the one that broke this story. He's been all over it now for the last 2 days. So we appreciate it.
No, like I said, evidently, old boy, he's not gonna be able to get bonded out. I don't know exactly what happened to Michelle Brannon. I don't want to call her the white lady, but Michelle Brannon, I guess she's in Tampa, Florida, on some jet skis. And I guess she needed to put some makeup on, try to get that face looking right. The old girl looked like a straight stud. Like I said, if you're a stud, if that's what you do, that's on you. I'm not here to judge you on it, but I'm just telling you what she looked like. Old boy was eating up all the peanut butter and jelly. He eating up all the pecan pie, apple pie, and the pumpkin pie while he wasn't feeding his church members. Well, like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think of this situation. I believe that's the end of the video. Until next time, people, we out.